used to always tell us that clothes fit too tight when you eat too much food. That when you put those jeans on that your father gave you, put a belt on, because if you don't, your ass was in the floor. Grandma told us that if we talk too fast or sound too intelligent, we might just be white, so make sure we darken our tones. Grandma told us black boys don't go running at night, black boys don't do much but sit in gyms and lift, so be a football player, because baby, that's how you'll make it. Grandma told us study hard, but don't study too hard, because Jimmy, Susan, and Eric, Jimmy, Susan, Grandma, why the hell did you brainwash us? Grandma, did you forget that moment when you came on that great migration? These hood behind country bumpkin West Virginia folk moving to Jamaica, Queens, and buying a house? Did you forget what it took to tell your Jewish neighbors that you were not going to steal anything from their backyard? Like those tomato plants that always grew lopsided because they didn't know how to really farm. But Grandma, you knew what you were talking about. You would dig and you would dig, and as you would dig, you would plant. But did you forget you didn't just plant seeds? You planted every single idea that grew into who we were. 36 grandchildren springing from your garden. Thank the Lord, the black woman's vagina is like Christ itself. Amen. Grandma, do you know what it was like when my great-great-grandfather watched your ancestors be raped in front of him, using your holy garden as a strip club, swiping up and down whips and strips and giving every single dollar just so the black body could be on display? Sarah Bartman, you're welcome. Grandma, when did you become such a mental slave? I'm sorry, Grandma. I know it's been about 3 months now since they put you in that grave, but does your memory have to die as well? Every time I look in this mirror, I see a lineage. I see those same West Virginia folks moving up to Jamaica, Queens, but for some strange reason, my eyes sink every time I think of me. Grandma, do you remember what it felt like when that man touched your breasts on the subway? How he put his colonizing imperialist hand into your soul and pulled out somehow part of your integrity. Grandma, this conversation was supposed to be personal, but the Lord told me to make it more public. So no, Grandma, I can't go for the track scholarship. I think I'm going to go ahead and just do the academic piece. Maybe that's what it's really about, no? There's 36 of us, Grandma. We already lost my older brother. Do you also want to lose me? I won't let them castrate me. Please, Grandma, cover your garden. It's too sacred. Thank you.